Hello, everybody. I am Arshad Hussain, volunteering for this broadcast, which is brought to you by Myriad family. I come from Islamabad and I'm always keen about current affairs, which gives me a better understanding of society and science and technology. Recently, I saw a trend. Everyone was looking forward to the development of Meta universe. So I collected some information and developments about it. So in today's live broadcast, let's explore the world of Metaverse together. The table of contents for our broadcast will include introduction, and then Metaverse. We'll talk about Metaverse origin, and then we'll talk about Mana project team, then its features, and we'll also look into the prospects of Mana, and at the last, we'll talk about the Myriad family team. Okay, as as I said, that Myriad is a VR company, and it's very different than other companies in the sense that it's a very decentralized system, and it's very stable and less vulnerable to attacks. And the system they are using is very automated, be it user identification or even buying your own lane in the online. So everything is automated. So there is no way that is vulnerable to attacks, or there is so you can control your own lane. Having said that, let's go to our second topic, which is metaverse origin, like where it started, right? But before we start, we'll talk about the metaverse origin, but let's see what's metaverse. Okay, so metaverse is a virtual reality space in which users can interact with a computer generated environment and other users. So the internet eventually will evolve into a metaverse, which will come to represent the next major computing platform. This is the combination of augmented virtual and mixed reality. And this is what actually the metaverse will be all about, right? So now let's talk about the origin of metaverse. Metaverse originally dates back to sorry 1981, where a science fiction novel called Two Names depicted a future world. Here, humans can log into virtual digital world through the brain-computer interface. Humans can they can not only have a real survival experience but also change into different images according to their own preferences. Then in 1992, Neil Stephenson, a famous American fiction writer, published his novel called Snow Crash. In the book, Neil Stephenson describes an online world that parallels the real world and calls it metaverse. So this metaverse in English, it's a combination of two word roots, in where meta means beyond and verse means universe. So it's worth mentioning that the English world for online jobs. And then in 2019, there was a movie called Avatar by the famous American director called James Cameron, and named his classic film after these online jobs. So metaverse is not a real world, right? But a virtual world defined by people for the future. So when it comes to virtual worlds, everyone will immediately think of 2008's Ready One Player, directed by American director Steven Spielberg. So in the context of 2021, the content of Metaverse has surpassed the Meta universe mentioned in the avalanche in 1992, absorbed the information revolution of 5G and 6G internet revolution, where artificial intelligence revolution, where VR, AR, MR in particular, the achievements of virtual reality technology revolution, including game engine, have shown the possibility of holographic digital world to mankind. So nowadays, the meta universe formed by virtual worlds have been considered as a grand and a promising investment theme by the investment circle, and has become a new frontier of digital economy, innovation, and industrial chain. And this, moreover, the meta universe provides a new path for human society to realize the ultimate digital transformation, and has an all-round intersection with the post-human society, showing a new era with the same historical significance as the age of great navigation, the age of industrial revolution, and the age of aerospace. Now, hot topic of this moment, according to a report released by Grayscale, the number of users in Metaverse has already increased 10 times compared to the last year. The report has also predicts that if the Metaverse continues at this current rate, it's likely to become a $1 trillion industry in the next year with a lot of capital and investments. So Mana Decentraland is a distributed shared virtual platform. Mana is the ERC token for Decentraland. It was released on 2017. Mana is simply a VR platform built on Ethereum. So in this platform, users can create, play, and even monetize by developing platforms, content, and app experiences. On this platform, users can browse and discover content and interact with other people and entities. So users can also claim ownership of their virtual territory via a blockchain-based land ledger. Territories are defined by rectangular coordinates x, y, and their owners can determine what content is posted on the territory. Unlike other virtual worlds and social networks, Decentraland is not only controlled by centralized organization. No single agent has a power to change its software rules, land content, or currency, not to block others from entering the virtual world. So these are some benefits of Decentraland as compared to other VR or social platforms. Now, Now, last year we remember Mark Zuckerberg announced the rebranding of Facebook as Meta to include both the company's social experiences and future technology focus. So, Mark Zuckerberg has previously talked about the shift on social media company to a metaverse, and he done on the July 28 during a earning call. So what does that mean? These big companies, they all are, changing their system to metaverse. So what it will look like the plans would be, 3D spaces in the metaverse will let us socialize, learn, collaborate, and play in a ways that go beyond that we can imagine. The Metaverse will be a collective project that goes beyond a single company, and it will be created by people all over the world, and it will be open for everyone. So there will be a wearable technology like smart glasses, virtual reality like Quest, and augmented reality like Spark AR. Okay, now let's just talk about the Mana project, right? So Mana project team is this central land is founded by Esteban Ordeno, and it was registered as Metaverse Holding Limited, and it headquarter was in Beijing, China, of course. Ordeno is also a software engineering at BitPay and is credited with the co-founding Bitcore, a leading infrastructure library. He also worked on Copy and led the team that created streaming applications along with the Decentraland team members. Ardeno co-founded a niche hackers in Argentina called Voltaire. So this is the team project of Mana. Now, in our fourth content, we will talk about the feature of Mana project. First of all, First of all, the first feature is that it's a fully user-controlled virtual reality platform, a fully immersive interactive 3D virtual world. Secondly, users can purchase land through the Ethereum platform and become their land owners. And thirdly, third feature is users have a complete control over the content and in their territories. So no one can post or no one have authority to change this. Once you buy your land, you can have your full control. The fourth feature of Mana project is that the platform is managed and protected by open standard protocols. Fifth feature is that technical records are used for users, territory ownership to ensure their scarcity and anti-counterfeiting. Last but not the least feature is Microsoft mixed reality platforms is now supported. So these are some features of Mana project, and there will be much more in future. Now next content is development prospect, like what to expect in future. Now, before we talk about the development prospect of Mana, let's talk about the types of metaverse. So for now, there are two types of metaverse. One is blockchain based, and the other is social one. So the blockchain based is the one that deals with building a blockchain-based metaverse using NFTs and cryptocurrencies. Some of the examples are Decentraland and Sandbox, which allow people to purchase virtual parcels of land and build their own environments. Sorry. Now, the second type of metaverse is social world, where the other one is very simple virtual world where people can meet and greet each other. And Facebook mostly working on this, creating the version of so people have to, in future people will socialize through this virtual platform. But our uh, uh, this central land is so based on blockchain based, so we will mostly focus on this type of blockchain based metaverse. Now let's talk about the development prospects of Mana. So Decentraland holds the first place among all the virtual categories with more than 157,000 Ethereum sales, according to OpenSea and NFT trading platform. So its total transaction value was 157,119 Ethereum, and it was up more than 187% last week, with a floor price of 2 Ethereum, ranking third in total transaction value, and it's just behind the CryptoPunks and Bored Ape Yacht Clubs. Since its launch in 2020, Mana has been surging all the way from lowest $0.0 to the highest $4.90, with an increase of more than 245 times in 1 year. Just imagine 240 times in just 1 year. At present, its total market value has exceeded $30 billion, and it has directly entered into 50 mainstream markets, ranking 37th, successfully outperforming the mainstream markets. Mana and other metaverse focused cryptocurrencies are rebounding on the back of Facebook name change, which is seen as a sign of growing acceptance of metaverse trends. So overall, Mana's prospects are worth looking forward. And this was said by Vijay Iyer, and he's head of Luna Asia Pacific. So the Sandbox is another unique virtual world game, and that plays like Minecraft. The best, we know that Minecraft is the best-selling open world game of all time. So in the virtual world, people can unlock real estate land in the game by acquiring a non-homogeneous token NFT land created based on Ethereum ERC 721 protocol. There are a lot of virtual lanes in Sandbox world. Dollar Sand is a functional token based on Ethereum ERC20 protocol, which will form a, a, a dual token system with a lane in the Sandbox world. So by allowing players to participate in the platform management of a decentralized autonomous organization called DAO, and dollar sand holders can cast a key vote in sandbox game environment changes. By empowering content creators, gamers, and virtual property owners in community digital assets and opportunity to inspire innovative use of NFTs are truly available, said by Sebastian Bogue, co-founder and COO of the Sandbox. Sand began to explore the on-chain version in 2018. The team has rich experience in games and has been able to complete projects on schedule in the past. Sand project company plus strong game plus NFTs, which a strong development ability, and it's a huge imagination space, right? So now we'll talk about the characteristics. Let's talk about the characteristics. They are, if we talk about, first let's talk about the three core elements. The three core elements are the editing software Vox Edit, the platform design marketplace, and the game as. These three are the three core elements. So Sandbox team chooses Vox NFT and its Vox Edit software to give players the right to tokenize art and game creation, allowing users to create 3D pixel models and fantastic animations. So now, what are the prospects for development? Sandbox is a game very similar to the chain version of 10 million level daily live Minecraft. We all know about the Minecraft game, but here it's game plus a real estate plus metaverse. So in this way, creating a game, real estate, and metaverse together send return 119 times earning for full year. Just bringing all these things together, and its peak return was almost 175 times earning during the period. So most of their gains came within a month of Facebook announcement. So after Facebook announced, their earnings shoot up to 175 times. So this is how Sandbox game works. Now our next content is talk about the team, right? So the team includes the best in the world. Our CEO Boris, he is uh, uh, interested in system integration, and he also in past he worked with IBM, Microsoft, and Tesla on scale up chain solutions. And our CEO Wallon, he has worked in the fashion industry for more than 10 years and has held a key position in a number of head financial institutions, including FTX and JP Morgan Chase. Next members are Next 10 members are Lady, our CSO Lady, as one of the Binance consultants, provided undisputable help for Binance and the global market when Binance laid out in like 2018. Then next team member is our OPS Damian. Since 2010, he has been a head of global delivery operations for an international company focused on accessibility and digital transformation, leading a team of over like 200 people. Then Gavin, he's a full stack engineer, of which the most famous is his iPhone development program to provide a certain database solution. And Ken, he's an AR designer and technical development specialist. So he's an expert in Unity platform, and his research is studying the potential development of new technologies for mixed reality experience. Right now, last after this talk, we'll discuss to why choose Myriad family, because now the question arises, there are a lot of VR platforms where you can buy online lanes, but why choose Myriad? So now I'll try to give answer of this question, why Myriad, because Myriad has a strong capital resources received, and it has received attention and investment from a large institution, and has a background of working in a large international exchange. The development of technology sorry, is nearing the end, and which launch soon. So through various information on my family is based on the virtual world of real scenes, which is different from mana and sand. And when entering the virtual world, you have a family name called NFT badge. So in order to purchase land in a virtual world, the NFT badge and land will be online in OpenSea and other trading platforms. From the perspective of male market value, the growth of the pair of bit mana and sand is hundreds of times higher. Myriad family has a multiple benefits, like we discussed, that which some of them include is the token mail income, which is private to IDO, nearly 8 times the income of IDO, to often more than 5 times the income. The secondary market a dozen of the times income. Second benefit is of NFT family badges, buy and sell on NFT trading platform to earn price differences. Third benefit is buy land in the early stage to hold land, so you can buy land in very early stage, and you can also do the hoarding. From an artistic perspective, I would say that Myriad family will provide users with the tools to let their creativity flourish in it. In art, flourishing in art, music, business management, and many more. So in Myriad family, your mind is the only limit on what is possible. So if you dare to think, then you can do it, and the tools will be updated uh, every day. So if you are there to think, this the platform, then you can choose Myriad family. If you see this Myriad family from a business perspective, my family will create a family-owned DAO, business society, comparable to real world. Commerce is the glue that binds people, together. Myriad said in his opinion, the nature of human being is economic, and a large part of adults' daily life is driven by making money, which is very true. So it's more like play to earn model only. Like my family, they choose play to earn model only, and particularly solves the economic problem. But at the same time, sustainability of business model needs further investigation. Therefore, to truly keep people in Metaverse is necessary to mimic today's commercial society and create jobs and business opportunities in it to attract large number of people to stay. Then Myriad family, there are different. So Myriad family, Meta Cosmic, they are Meta Cosmic ecosystem. Then honor of Myriad, it's the honor of Myriad family badge. Then Myriad family land honor. So the use of MAL MAIL to buy digital mail land from Myriad family creators. Then Myriad family miners. Myriad family advertisers use Myriad family to post AR ads on mail land. So a family badge, Myriad family badge is a gateway to entry, giving identity to activities throughout the economy, such as buying and renting land. So these are the benefits of choosing Myriad family over other companies. So it's decentralized, and safe, and you can advertise anything without fear of any attacks. You can create customized environment for yourself. You can also own a digital properties through automatic friendly, and you can also buy and sell assets on very low cost. So this was my my opinion about, and this is some information I gathered. So hope you guys enjoy, and in future we will have more sessions where we can explore the world of metaverse together. So this broadcast does not represent the future developments or a change, and nothing in this uh, this broadcast constitute legal, financial, investment, business, or tax advice. Okay, so it's solely my personal opinion. So you cannot use this as advice, right? But if you have any questions, you can send me email on my email.